Welcome to U-Wrench. Today we're going to be showing you how to replace the leak detection pump here on the Grand Caravan. This is the Mark V, also applies to the Chrysler Town & Country. And so this little unit here, this is your leak detection pump. And if you're getting the check gas cap light coming up on your car, then this is one of the most common culprits. The first thing you want to try and replace before you do this is the fuel cap itself. And on the Grand Caravan, those are very cheap. You can get replacement gas caps for about $10. You can pick them up on Amazon. We'll add Amazon links into the video description for you. But assuming that you've already tried that and had no luck, then this is probably the second biggest culprit for throwing up this issue. And thankfully, these are not too expensive. You can pick these up on Amazon. The cheapest ones are around $16, and they go up to about $33 for brands such as Dorman. And we will be adding several links for different options of these for different budgets into the video description for you. So if this video turns out to be helpful, please help to support us in return. Please be sure to check out our Amazon links. One thing you want to make sure is your new replacement definitely comes with a new gasket, which you can see that this one does. So let's take a look at exactly where this is located on the vehicle. Now this is not necessarily the easiest part to actually be able to physically find on the car, so I'm going to show you where it is. So this is the left rear wheel. If you come in here and have a look up here, here's your fuel tank. You can see it's this little unit right here. You can see ours is quite old and dirty, but this is the unit tucked up right here. There's only three things to note on this. We have this pipe connected, we also have an electrical connector up here, and also a little safety tab, little locking tab just there. So now we know where it is, let's take a look at getting it swapped over. So the first thing we need to do is get this hose removed. It is a plastic hose. You want to be fairly careful with it. You don't want to put too much pressure on it because of course we don't want to snap it. So let's have a little feel and see how tight it is on there. It's not too bad. There's movement. So I did manage to get a tiny bit of movement, but it is a little bit stubborn, so I'm just going to grab my hook tool. I'm just going to feed this in under the edge and just roll that around. When you're using a hook tool, of course be careful not to turn it back in this direction, because what we don't want to do is have this pierce the hose. So you want to put it in behind it, keep it nice and flat, and just move it around the outside just to help break that seal a little bit. There's a little electrical connector just up here, and on the front here it's got a tab. You need to squeeze that down like that, and then you should be able to slide the whole thing in this direction. So, when I squeeze it here, you see it lifting up at the front, just here. If yours has got a load of dirt in there, you might be squeezing it and it won't move. Grab your hook tool, slip it in the front and just lift it up like that. That should get you unstuck if it is stuck. So next we've got this little security tab here. This has got to be pressed in to allow it to rotate, and then we're going to rotate it away from you to remove it. And we've also got a rubber grommet here as well. You should be able to remove this as well. So before we install the new one, I'm just going to grab some blue paper here and just give it a bit of a clean up just here on the end, especially where we're going to be seating the new gasket. Let's make sure that everything's nice and clean before we refit. Okay, so now I'm going to fit the new gasket into place. I've put a little light layer of grease. If you're going to put grease on it, make sure you use a silicone based grease so it's not going to damage the rubber. Sometimes that's better than putting it in as a dry seal. So remember, when we removed this, we twisted it away from ourselves It's about 45 degrees. This is the position we need to get to put it back in and then rotate it to slot back into place. So 45 degrees, and be careful of the gasket. And push it in and start to twist it into place. And then that little air tab should pop back out, and that's locked in. So now I've got this little electrical plug. I'm going to push this all the way back in, make sure it's properly seated. Good. And then we have our air hose. We did have a protective cap on our brand new one here. Let's make sure that we remove that out of the way. Push this all the way until it's fully seated. And so that's how we replace the leak detection pump on the Grand Caravan Mark V. And please do remember, if this video has been helpful, we do have those Amazon links in the video description for these at the best available deals. So please, if this video has been helpful for you, please be sure to check out those links. And before you leave us today, please be sure to hit that like button and also considering subscribing. We've got hundreds more videos on these cars just waiting for you to take a look at. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget those Amazon links, and we'll see you next time.